we have a young man here who's doing stand-up for his very first time. Put your hands together for this guy! Yes! Come up here, Jack Lee!
Thank you very much. Thank you, Aaron, for a nice introduction. And it was also very nice to hear the words from the man of God. Seriously, I've never heard about so much details about sex from a priest before. Because, you know, they're very good at explaining to you the entire process of making a baby and convince you there's no sex involved. Right? So, yeah, I know what you're thinking when I walked on stage. You're probably thinking, holy fuck, a Chinese guy. I've never seen any of those people on stage before. I guess you have a point. I think we just have better things to do, like going to driving school and shit. So yeah, as Aaron said, it's my very first time doing stand-up. I know it's very hard to do it in a second language. For me, it's in English. I am from China, and I think by the age of 13, I know 4 English letters in total, and they were not even A, B, C, D. They were A, Jack, Queen, and King. Yes. So. When I decided to do this, some of my friends, I need better friends. Why do you want to do this? It's very hard. Like if you're a singer, you can go on stage and you can suck balls, but as long as you finish the song, if people are nice, they're going to clap anyways. But if you are there telling jokes but nobody laughs, what are you going to do? Like, yeah, I'm not going to fucking tickle them. What can I do? I was pulling my hair for like 3 weeks. Like, why the hell I can do this? Then I realized I have a special quality that I don't feel embarrassed at all when nobody laughs at my jokes. Because I've been teaching in universities for like 7 years. For all the time, I try to squeeze in some jokes in every single lecture in class, and so rarely it works. So I'm very used to seeing a shitload of poker faces after I tell a joke. So I'm fine with that. I think then I was brave enough to walk on stage and do this, and then this friend said, a very good friend, yes, so he said, so what's your style? The fuck, I need a style? Because every stand-up comedian has a style. So okay, then I try to watch some stand-up comedies and try to summarize the style of the jokes and try to see what I can do. So probably one of the most popular topics in stand-up comedies is politics. But I'm from China, so that's because, you know, I don't want to be like today I tell a joke here, tomorrow I'm wanted in China. Like this surveillance cameras everywhere in every street corner in China, equipped with AI technology with like facial recognition. And remember, the technology is designed to distinguish Asian people from it must be really advanced technology. Because apparently distinguish us is not something easy to do. Like one day last year, I think around the same time, I was walking by the fish market. I was just walking, then there was a guy who was actually also Asian guy, probably Thai, or I would say he's Thai. He's not like Chinese or Japanese. I can tell. Maybe you cannot. Then I was just walking. He said, "Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee." I said, "Excuse me, do I know you?" He said, "No, you look like Mr. Lee. You know the noodle guy. Where are the noodles?" I said, "What the fuck? You're also from Asia. I expect you to do better." What pisses me off more is I I cannot even argue against him because I am indeed Mr. Lee. So I was really pissed. So it was not so easy to distinguish. Anyway, my point was, I'm not going to talk about politics here. And probably another very popular topic you see is sex. A lot of stand-up comedians talk about sex stories that makes it funny. But I don't think that the topic is for me as well. Probably you can see I'm not very fuckable.
No.
So, thank you. So it's a little bit weird coming from a guy, but thank you still. Yeah, it's better than nothing. You know, if you accidentally walk into a gay bar, it's weird, but if nobody even hit on you, you still feel a little bit disappointed. Thank you very much. Anyways, so you still hear like stand-up comedians talking about this, turning into the sex stories. I don't know if they actually did it, but like for example, this one day I was having sex with my girlfriend. I was doing her from behind. Then my roommate sneaked in and took over. I sneak around and stand in front of my girlfriend. I was like, holy fuck! But that kind of stories, I don't have those stories. I don't know what to tell. Not just I don't have the stories. I have to convince myself that's not what I want. It's like, no, that's disgusting. That the story involves sex with 2 men and 1 woman. That's not even. I can do better than that, because 1 bird in the hand is better than 2 birds in the bush. So but anyways, I also think another reason I just kind of think that sex jokes is a little bit cheap to make, because I think ever since our puberty, our brains kind of programmed that we should laugh whenever we hear the sex-related jokes or even words. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. It's just a legacy from puberty. Like, you can go to Finland and you walk in a store, you try to buy bread, and then you see on the bread on the bag the brand is Juicy Pussy. You know? But people would giggle, but there's nothing funny about it, because in Finnish it doesn't mean anything weird. It's juicy, or it starts with a J. So Jussi is a guy's name, a name of a male person. So Jussi Pussy means Jussi's pussy. No, it means Jussi's bag. Like pussy means bag in Finnish. So it's like pussy in Norwegian, right? But there's nothing so much funny about it. But it's because you don't expect to hear these words when people are giving a public talk. But when I say it, there's a contrast, so you think it's funny. But you may not laugh at pussy in some other situations. For example, if you're like making out with a girl and the girl's like, "Oh, my pussy is so hot," I don't think no man would laugh. Very few men would laugh in that situation. But I said no. In the beginning I said no man, but I changed it to very few men, because I see some of my colleagues from the university before, and you know, talking with academic people is like a pain in the ass, because they tend to like fact check everything whenever you try to generalize. And I have said like no man would laugh in that situation. Some of these, I swear, some of these assholes is going to take out their phones and Googling, "Man laugh when women says pussy is hot." Then if you find something on Google, which I don't suspect, because there's basically anything, they have everything on Google. If he finds everything, you go, oh. He's trying to memorize the story. And after he memorizes, he will put the phone back. We're like, excuse me. I'll be like, what the fuck? about a stand-up show? Yes. I don't remember why I read it, but if I remember correctly, there is man in Papua New Guinea tend to laugh every time his spouse claims to have abnormal vaginal temperature. That would be like, I'm sorry, so and you are, Glasscock, Richard Glasscock. I was like, okay, Dr. Glasscock, I have no idea how you made through high school. But if you can vaguely remember, in that article you read, does it say anywhere that I give a fuck about this? Yeah, he would be like, as far as I can remember, it does not say in the paper. So okay, so shut up and sit down, okay? Yeah, so I've tried Tinder recently. Yeah, sorry, that was I've been on Tinder for like 5 years or something. I get like I don't know why when many people talk about their Tinder experience. I've recently been on Tinder for some reason, but I've been on it for like 5 years, but I get like 1 like every other year, I think. I don't know why. I think there is some really unfair stereotype about Asian men. Because you know when people talk about Asian women, it's like there are so many good things about them. So many nice words to say, like they're cute, they're tender, they are caring, all the nice words. But when people talk about Asian men, we have small dicks. That's I don't even know where the fuck that stereotype come from. Like I would understand if you say like Asians have small eyes. Because you can say, I've seen so many Asians or black men or white men and brown men, all kinds of them, and I think Asian people have smaller eyes. That makes sense. But how many Asian dicks have you seen? I don't know who the fuck come up with that generalization. I have no clue. It's not like Tinder has some sort of like review system like Amazon, right? Like you can write back what you think about dating this guy. Like, if you want a dinner partner, I think he's good because he cooks well and he's funny and he pays. But he runs a little bit small in size. I don't know who the fuck would write. They don't have this system. Even if they do, who the fuck would write anything positive, right? If you find a date, you really like the person, and you're going to write some positive thing on the internet to let other people go for the same person as well. No, you keep it to yourself, right? Anyways, but I think my time is up. Thank you very much. You guys are great. Have a great evening.